an A split on the cards here, as Art Frost is ready and waiting from the ticket position. And here comes the execute onto the side. Art Frost takes first contact, and Magic swings a tad bit too early. He gets punished. The trades are going every which way. And as it stands, Art Frost is the only one with frags, and he will be the only one left standing.
Magic's. This is an angle you don't see too often. On the bench, looking into the partner, trying to catch a pistol. And I think he knows that's an angle he can go for. Again, Incendiary probably won't spread to Goofy either, so I think he's going to be fine for now. But Color will be removed by Magic's. Chopper close up. Hades with that AK and connector. He's now the main man, even though Case found himself an AK. That could be a position where Hades can do some work from. Okay, will actually creep up with Goofy in this position. So Chopper's under a lot of pressure. He gets at least one. He gets a low HP player, and he gets Hades 2. So now it's down to K. 1 versus 2. But Art Frost.
To that connector split that they so love doing. And with that, K will be up to bat, and he actually gets himself a 2-piece. They're kind of waffling around. I don't think they really have an idea as to where they want to hit. There's only 20 seconds left on the clock here, so every kill matters.
He's playing it very defensively on CT though, so I think he's allowing the bomb plot to come through. It will be a 4v3 for 9. He needs to be accurate. Surely when some utility is thrown by Zontic, that takes the initiative, but he takes it earlier.
You had a couple of players still at the top of mid as well. You kind of felt that they didn't have an idea as to where they wanted to go.
Wejdź na casehack.com, nową stronkę ze skrzynkami i doładuj konto z kodem MATHEO, używając którejś z dostępnych metod płatności. Strona posiada oryginalny system bonusu, gdzie po doładowaniu za pomocą kodu bonusowego otrzymasz dodatkowy przedmiot, który należy odblokować korzystając z dostępnych trybów na stronie. Im więcej wydasz, tym większy bonus będziesz mógł odblokować. Możemy otwierać skrzynie, których jest naprawdę mnóstwo, ulepszać swoje skiny za pomocą upgradera i toczyć bitwy na skrzynie z innymi użytkownikami. Dodatkowo możesz odbierać codzienny bonus, a strona wszystkie skiny wypłaca natychmiastowo. Wbij na stronkę z kodem MATHEO, link znajdziecie w opisie.
And actually met with a huge amount of resistance until now. In come the rotations pretty fast. 2 from that stairs position, and of course still Chopper and CT, but he's been removed. It's now Art Frost and DONK play together, but that's a great double swing. Art Frost is smoked off. Well done, 9. That is a great execute, and they should get themselves a third off the back of it.
Underpass together, hand in hand. And again, they punish Art Frost. This time, it's just a matter of timing, and he just skirts the angle, and it's just raw aim duels from 9 being 1 out. Just dry swings, and beautiful timings there for them. So the T's continue to run rampant on Mirage, and it's another opening pick for Kylar, just tearing through this round. 3 kills on it.
Full squad. Doing well at the moment, and they should be pretty happy with his T-side to begin this series, and they could make it a little bit better as well. There's Jacob with the entries!
Whoa!
Oh my goodness! There's no way he expects a third, but
No!
it's not 6! That is a whiff of the century! And now Art Frost needs to recover the situation. I think he knows that Jacob is low, but Jacob's on for the ace here, and he's denied at the last second. Playing very defensive, allowing Spirit to take control of jungle. It's a sort of a bog standard pistol round you would see on a Mirage. We try and take deep control of portions like jungle. And Art Frost P250 is so clean with that P250. And Magic's and Chopper make blocks look clean as well. Kylar can try and do something. K now last alive. DONK gets his pistol kill, his customary pistol kill. Okay, his last idea might be to fall back with the kit, but he's not going to be allowed to do that. This has made some noise in Palace now, so his position is known to the players on 9, especially under Balk, as you can see. Color will get his 1, but Art Frost dealing with him pretty quickly, and even a second onto Hades too. Just like that, the Molotov on the balcony, as you can see, forced him out of that position. Goofy will get 1 back, but not the second. Now Jacob is stuck in a 1v3, and he's already here, so there's not really any way to exit for him. He gets himself his 1, but DONK will trade it quickly. Yeah. We were talking about 9's riflers, right? And that's a nice shot from Jacob. And Jacob, of course, is one of the men who is... Let's see how that works in the future. He will jump spot the apartment player, and now he's about to get rushed down by 3. But there's another 1v from Kylar. Can these Deagles give 9 a lifeline? There's DONK jumping into the open. Goofy and Hades combining for that one, and there are 2 players left. They're stuck in apartments too. Goofy swings for another. It's a dirty 1v. And Zontix is more stuck than a stuck thing. He might get 2 kills, but Jacob finishes it off. Maybe waiting for a specific moment of the round to pull the trigger on when exactly they want to show face. But there is Hades from that AWP. Window smoke gives him a chance to go for some free reign, but
from 9 has not worked out, and finally I think Kylar is starting to work his way over, but Goofy's got to go a little big here, and they trade very effectively.
He can take the initiative and swing on these angles and look for these insta-taps. Time's ticking down, there are kits available. There's the information for Jacob. He's trying to connect toward Donk, and that's the threat removed.
And he's going to be caught between a rock and a hard place, especially after throwing that smoke. Okay, he doesn't actually opt in for it. Magix goes down, and Chopper has a lot on his plate here. Has to get at least 1. Now that Artfrost has his AWP to hold these tighter sight lines, maybe things can get a little easier.
Oh, he switched it to Donk, and now Donk with the AWP is going to try and do it himself. He swings back and forth, takes a kill on the low HP. They play the Bogdan, and Donk, maybe he's an AWPer as well.
Spirit want to just lock in a quick little A execute here. Quick out of spawn. And Jacob gets that opening kill. Nice to still see that he's fragging up a storm. Opening beacon here before this Polish squad. Jacob gets another. And there's Kylar chime in as well. A Glock in apartments as well to potentially, again, trade their way into that B site. Donk pre-firing ticket.
Hades has been out-AWPed by Donk twice now. And they have a chance to enter into all this B site, but there are still 2 defenders, and it's about to be 3 defenders. It's going to be too difficult, I think. Bomb chucked away there by Chopper, but Donk's in another one. Still alive. They need to find Chopper, and eventually they will. And of course, they know where Donk was residing. There's 7 seconds on the clock. Jacob now might have to be the hero. He's behind the A-ramp smoke. Donk! But of course, Donk wins it. That's a 5 Spirit, and now, even though Hades and Goofy get 1 back, they should know where to go. Unless Hades can go super aggressive and keep them guessing. He has gone through that jungle Molotov. In the 13 seconds, he has to find a way to cross. And he's managed to do so and plant safe. Donk checks stairs, though. And is there ever a more reliable pair of hands in Tier 2 at the moment? Goodness gracious me. 26 and 10. And now Hades creeps forward. 1v2. No defuse kit. Has to get both kills quickly. Tries to no-scope Donk, but now he's incredibly stuck. And now Jacob, with just this deal, is pretty stuck near the edge of the ticket box. But there goes the main man, Donk. Jacob has to be the one to take first contact, and they probably will have to pick up his defuse kit. That should be the communications for 9 right now. There goes Jacob. Where is that defuse kit? Good kill from Hades. Still not picked up yet. Could that be the key to this round? But the kills are coming through thick and fast. It's now down to Zontix, and somehow, I think 9 have found a way to do it. Wow, that was a speedy retake, and I did not expect it to be that quick.
You could go over to Bedboom, potentially get yourself involved in the action, as Donk totally has with a huge Deagle headshot to kick things off there.
Has done for the entirety of this T-half. He's 27-11 in this game. He's going to somehow hit some more, because he's going to need to. This should be a 9 round. It is only just these pistols. He'll leap his way out. 3v4, 4 spirits. And Jacob taking Chopper should mean that this round is pretty much out of Spirit's hands now. Donk's pathing is pretty good. He needs to be careful, and he is careful. Nicely done. Artfrost will nab the AK. Let's take Hades out of the round. Artfrost does not have any Kevlar, so he's been very good, but they line up and kills 1 HP and Artfrost out of absolutely nowhere. But yeah, it's now time to see what Spirit have to show on their T side, and already Hades just having a little bit of a glance toward credit card gets his head destroyed by Zontix.
Pop like a watermelon, and Team Spirit are off to the races on the bottom of B. And Zontix actually stays in upper, gets another one to bat, gets information on Goofy, and a bomb plant now locked into place for Team Spirit. I say that, what a play from Jacob. 2 kills in quick succession. Finally traded by Artfrost, but the damage is already done. Donk left up into a clutch, and K gets another beauty. Kind of impact in terms of rotation, but never mind that. We're into the help side again. This time through the Molotov, and Zontix trades well again. So, potential advantage in terms of the bomb plant here for Team Spirit. They're gonna have to start and duel a little bit earlier. Jacob pushing through their ramp, but now Zontix is able to stand and duel more so. But now all the information is given to Spirit. Art Frost into the 1v2, and he knows what the timing looks like. Beautiful little flank hit, but K on the 180.
What's behind him? But Goofy being so low, as long as he doesn't give his
15 seconds
should be fine. 15 seconds, as you so rightly say. But there's Donk on the reaction. The Magic's HE is what takes Goofy. 7 seconds for this plant. Magic's is in the open, but Donk has just tapped another one. I'm going to try and complete it for a 4, and Magix is smartly jump spotting in the middle of the site. That spots out Jacob. Now the pistol can come out. He swings. Ooh, and the pace has been turned up a notch from the Spirit. Damn, I was going to say they've been very slow in these rounds, actually. We saw a number, of course, coming down to the last few seconds. Hades has made it back into this 2 versus 2. It's Chopper and Art Frost. And because of how speedy this round's been, Chopper has full utility, but K's coming in on a flank. Tap on the bomb from Hades. Of course, he is kitless. And Chopper will know, because he's now running around. And now it's 8 seconds on the clock. This round is done. Chopper, just by staying alive, has won it for his team. And even though everyone dies on Spirit, that is their round in their favour.
Instead, it's going to be this A side yet again, trying to take early ramp fights, or sorry, hut fights. And they try to trade their way in, but they get that 1v1, the 1-4-1. But all these positions are known for Team Spirit. And now it's just a matter of actually getting the headshots. K still executes Art Frost, and now they're stuck on the site. Now things get a little uglier, and look at those teams chunking away against these Spirit players. Needs to get down the bench. Maybe up the bench.
This is weird. Maybe that is the call, but Kylar is standing tall and doing absolutely fine in his role. Goofy with the MP9, dancing around. He'll be removed by Art Frost, but look at the damage that Art Frost has taken back. Kylar can do some more work here, but no, it's 9. It may be a 3v2. The health might not be good on Spirit. They're in terrible off positions. But Hades has to hit this, and he will. He'll get both. A headshot to boot on the last. Overkill on Art Frost, who was 1 bullet from death. Nice shots from Hades. Spirit won both pistols on map 1. Can 9 with both pistols on map 2. Zontix gets his information, but then realises it's just a little bit of a fake. Flash toward ramp, he rotated back toward, down to the ramp, and now he can be fast on the flank, but Magic's in a very tough position to get those USP shots accurately, but it's an absolute wipeout once 9... That's the problem when you've been in CS for so long, right? And you've like had skins that have been over on and about over the years. Prices fluctuate.
Whoa!
And talking of things fluctuating, in for another 2. They need to be careful. Chopper has to activate here. One free kill in the back. I say free kill. Oh my goodness.
Maybe 2. And pots and pans for 9 to defend their honor with here. I say pots and pans. Hades picks up a rifle and spots a little bit of a head there as well. Should have heard the drop down. Not able to deny the plant. Does get the kill onto the Heaven player. So position noted. This has gone so ugly for Spirit. But surely Chopper has the flank here. Yeah, and it's not read fast enough by Goofy. Bomb plant and 4 kills on the eco here. Trav, 9 have gotten away with a lot.
This team, not just the IGL, but as for synergy purposes. Okay, that's a good recovery.
Yeah, Art Frost can't get involved either. And they're just going to go up into this upper site. Oh, I say that they're going to drop down into the vent. Zontix get 1. It's into Art Frost AWP. He gets 1 more. And so maybe this gets out. Art Frost gets another, and now we're into a 3v2. Suddenly this round's flipped on the backside of his head. The bomb goes down, and Zontix recovers an AK as well. Good nade to soften them up potentially. But watch for Art Frost yet again.
As long as it's checked. It will be checked now because he's making a lot of noise. Jacob hears it. He's just be a straight up duel, but he looks away at the last second. Perhaps worried about the situation elsewhere. But Goofy's 1 trade is going to be enough. There's obviously no time for this defuse, and Art Frost is off again. So, very expensive for 9. But they will scrape it in the end. Down to Donk and Magic. So they want to go towards the side. Here comes the flashbang. Donk needs at least 1. He gets the 1. Of course, they'll know there's one more play on the site. They've got to be wary of Heaven. There goes Magix, but Zontix at least gets his kill. And he stays alive. The HE is brilliant. It removes the bomb planter, and Hades knows he has no time for this. He tries to run away and hop away and Chopper could get caught in the open here, though. Does he expect them to be late outside? He doesn't. And Hades catches Chopper on the cross. Saw that coming a mile off. Hades just being in the open like that, and even the Molotov is perfect. It could be a danger. Artfrost still waiting. Goofy still waiting. 15 seconds. Time really is going to be an issue at some point. There's the information, and he drops the bomb. He misses Kylar, but if Zontic stays alive, I don't think there's any time on this clock. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
No.
He hasn't got it, and 9 are guilty of being way too static. Fire just litters the site. Zontic hang on, there's a player who needs to face. Get your gun out. But he does get his gun out. The nade actually gets a kill. And he gets 3 more with the M4 as well. That is the most unlikely looking 4K I've seen. K knows exactly where he is, but he's 1v4. He'll get caught out by Donk. Superb recovery from Spirit.